Hello lovelies, welcome to another vlog. I'm in my sparkle. It's somebody's 40th birthday tonight. Isn't she lucky? It's Saturday. I've put the vlog to bed, so this is the following week. But I just wanted to show you that I'm still not drinking. I won't be drinking tonight. Apparently there will be many of us. And I'm just trying, whoops, take these out. I'm just trying everything on to see how it looks. It's cold, but dry. I don't care about the cold. Oh, that's them, not me. Right, now you're not going to be able to see what extraordinary footwear I have. But look, my hair's all swishy. I'll give it the special brush before I go. I'm not wearing anything other than these around here because there's so much sparkle going on. This is the dress that Hobbs gave me. And I hope we will carry on because everything's in the sale now. I don't want the sparkle to go. I wish I could make you lower, but I can't because I broke the tripod. Well, this new phone broke the tripod. Right, can you see me? Can you see me? Can you see me? It's way too low, isn't it? I mean, high. Way too high. Right, I'll have to find the receipt and get another one. But look, I've got tiny leggings underneath, a petticoat. I'll wear my thick gold coat, and I've got my black boots on, which actually, I'll put it on the floor so you can see me, looks really surprisingly nice. You don't mind me doing this, do you? Look, that's the way to show you. Oopsie. That bloody poof. Always getting in the way. Jack's still asleep. So that's quite nice, isn't it? Well, you know me, I like a bit of edginess. And also, I'm going by bus. Hopefully back by cab, but I'm going by bus. So that's why I've got to move. It's 15 quid every time I go into town now because of this sodding weather to get a taxi. So I will go by bus unless it's pouring with rain. Anyway, I hope you like. Oh, I will do more clothies. What do you think of the glasses? I just thought it would be nice to maybe put them on. Ooh, who's ringing me? Oh, right, I've got to go. Godson. I shall survive in Turkish. Hello, look at me. Look how many clothes I've got on. It's very cold, but I'm very happy because there's no wind and there's no rain. There has been sleet, almost snow. I'm really sorry I've missed it. But I was as excited as a child, and so was my friend who I had lunch with at the Brighton Beach House after we both did a very tough Pilates class. Only the two of us, so it was like a private class. So I've had a sauna as well, and I'm in a very good mood as opposed to last week. The answer is to keep going out. It's the light, it's the fresh air and the light and lack of movement. That's what depresses me. When the rain and wind keeps you in. Got plenty to do. I'm not bored ever. I just need light, and I'm usually in a warm climate at this time of the year. So, thank you for putting up with my whinging. Thank you for understanding. Thank you so much for agreeing with me. I would say a good half of you feel the same way in January, probably 2/3. So thank you for that. What do I look like? I don't care. I'm warm. Home to little Jack now, and whatever else comes first. Might do some decluttering. Depends on the weather tomorrow, whether I stay in all day or try and escape down here. But it's just so wonderful to have a sauna. That just makes my trip. Okay, see you tomorrow. Well, I'm a bit gutted that I couldn't show you the sleety snow. But it might, I'm sure it will come back before spring. I haven't been able to walk Jack in the evening since winter came along. So this is a joy. It's 4:30 in the evening and the sun hasn't quite set. We've got the whole beach to ourselves. He dragged me down. He's absolutely loving it. Make the most of his little spell on earth, whatever's left. He's having a lovely... I don't think he's been on the beach since autumn. Have you, Jack? Hello. I haven't checked in with you for a while. Look at me all dressed up, wrapped up. I didn't make it to the gym today. I meant to, but then it became a bit of a rush. And I'm not used to rushing and deadlines. So I had to rest instead. I'm doing a lot of reading through my ears. You know I'm an Audible fanatic, so I've started on another book and another podcast. I'm having a very restful time. Is it the winter? Do you feel like resting more? Anyway, it's Wednesday. I'm going to meet some friends to go and see Priscilla, the movie. Obviously, I won't be able to film there. So I just thought, oh, a nice black wall. If I was on the news, I could put all the words up there, couldn't I? So, blank wall, I meant, not black. So, yes, I have nothing to report, except it's very cold. Jack is very well. He loves the cold. I think the summer will finish him off, not the cold. He adores being out. That's why he's so sprightly. Anyway, he's eaten his food and gone back to bed, all on his own. I can't find a dog sitter. You know that my normal one's having a hip hop. Can't get anyone else at the moment. So I can't really go anywhere, but I am hoping to get a couple of days in London, or at least one night, and go shopping, because I know you'll enjoy that, and so will I. I also forgot to show you what I'm wearing. I'll have to put the video up that I've done for Instagram. I do apologise. It's just been one of those days. Look at everything closed down. So sad. All my favourite shops have gone. That's why I've got to go to London. Yeah, I'll show you tomorrow. It's that lovely orange, very, very retro looking top. Everything I've got on is old, but I'm loving it all, especially the orange. Orange lipstick. Do you know, sorry, I thought I'd better. It's very quiet. Brighton is so quiet. I guess like everywhere in the northern hemisphere in January. But I've just been into a vintage pre-loved thrift shop. Gorgeous things. So I just suddenly thought I really should do a day of shopping in Brighton. I mean, I can actually leave Jack now, and I'm quite quiet work-wise. It might not be this week's, well, it probably won't be this week's vlog, but I will do that while I'm having a quiet time and not able to escape yet. So there's some lovely shops and independents, so let's have a good route together. What do you think, girls? Hello, lovelies. I'm keeping my glasses on because I want a no makeup day, because I'm not far from home today. But I thought I would, just because I'm going to see my neighbour, I can't really go in my PJs. I'm going to pay her the Beatles. My lovely godson sent me the Beatles. Oh, I should show it to you. Hang on a minute. Hello, Jack. Nappy boy's here. Yes, I'm popping next door to play the Beatles. I can't wait to hear the B-side. Love Me Do, that was one of my favourites. Anyone else got it? My lovely godson gave it to me for Christmas. I didn't ask for it, but he had terrible trouble getting vinyl. Did you see Nappy Boy? Nappy Boy wants to go out. Anyway, I thought I'd quickly pop in, because I haven't done much on fashion, excuse me, and I don't know if I'll have time to declutter my wardrobe. I'll try, but you know I have to edit on Saturday. I am trying to get help with the editing, but you know, everyone's very slowly back to work. And really, I like doing the editing when I'm not too busy. Anyway, this is as low as I can get because the other tripod's broken, but I've got my fabulous Clergerie boots on. This is all shopping from my wardrobe. Nothing is new. In fact, this is about 3 years old. I'll put all the details below. It was from Hippie Shake, whatever they're called. This Boden cardigan is about 10 years old. I love their, I did love their cashmere. Don't know if they still do it, but this is what I wore to the cinema. Take the bum bag off. I do that so I can keep my phone on me so I can do my steps. And Lucy Dodwell chocolate brown joggers. Anyway, this is what I wore to the cinema because sometimes they're cold indoors, aren't they? So there we go. And then, I've got lovely orange lipstick on. That's a very old one from MAC. That's the only makeup just for you. And then my brother got me this. My brother who's moved away, sadly. He got me this in a charity shop and I love it. Oh, I've got all my earrings on. Oh, don't look at my skin. Got nothing on it. And this is the first time I've worn this in 2 years. It wasn't cold enough last year, but I'm loving it. This is keeping me really warm. It's, I'll put the details below. Greenstone. Oh, here it is. Greenstone. I think it's Norwegian. It's from that part of the world. So extra warm, built beautifully. Look, when it's really cold and windy and snowy, up it goes. So, sorry if I'm shouting. I've even got weights to match. I'm up to 4 now. I will do a workout for you, I promise. I just need more time and more light, but it is getting better. I've nearly got through all my admin and decluttering is going really well. So when I've got a nice quiet day and the light is like this, I might do some exercise. So anyway, there I am. I might as well go out now. I'm all dressed up. I'll see you later. Still haven't put any makeup on. I just love letting my skin breathe. Obviously, I put factor 50 on, even though we have no strong sun. But beautiful walk by the beach. Why didn't I take some footage for you? I think I was just lost in my own little world with Jack. He walked nearly an hour. He loves the cold. He comes alive in the cold. Where is he? Oh, he's eating his, you can't see. See if I can just, there, you can just see his head. I can't get it any lower. Got to find a lower tripod. I'll pop into Apple. Anyway, I forgot to tell you about Priscilla. Anyone seen it? I was a sort of Elvis fan as a teenager, but not so much his music. I loved him in films. He was so beautiful. I remember once we bunked off school to go and watch him at the local cinema in the afternoon. I've also seen the film about him with Tom Hanks as his horrible manager type guy. So I've learned a lot more about him, but Priscilla is astonishing. It's what she went through. He met her, or somebody, we would say nowadays, one of his friends who was in the army with her dad, one of his friends sort of groomed her. I would call it grooming. I felt very uncomfortable throughout. One of my friends found it very dull and very slow. And my other friend found it as interesting as I did. I mean, I was just glued. Yes, it is slow, but it's beautifully told. Very uncomfortable. And good on Priscilla actually being the exec producer. I think it came from her book, and allowing the world to know what kind of a man he was. I wouldn't call him a monster, but oh my God. Hello, Jack. Talk about controlling. Yeah, that wouldn't happen nowadays. Clothes were beautiful. All Chanel from what I could see, so worth seeing just for the clothes alone. Anyway, I thought I'd pop in and tell you that. And I was going to do something on detoxing, but I think I answered. Right, let me find her. And Gloria, lovely Gloria, hello Gloria, wrote to me just the loveliest, most complimentary comments. Thank you so much. I love all that. But also, she wanted to know she's recovered from breast cancer. Anyone who's recovered from breast cancer, any illness, congratulations. This is a whole new year. But she did want to know more about detoxing. I'm not practicing as a nutritionist anymore, so I don't really keep up to date. Although I do really, because I listen to so many podcasts and read so many books. But you know, I'm not a practicing nutritionist anymore. But what I would say from years of experience, both living and practicing and writing books on nutrition and health, is keep it simple for January. If you want to know how to detox, it's very simple. I wouldn't say give up all alcohol like everyone seems to be doing now, but minimize it. You know, maybe my rule is I'm going to try and stick it out for at least 3 weeks. It takes 3 weeks for the liver to recover. Well, my poor liver's had an overzealous amount of both sugar and alcohol. So I'm going to do at least 3 weeks. And the way I can do it easily is by having nothing in the house that would tempt me when I'm tired, emotional, run down, fed up with the weather, you know, and you just go to that cupboard and get those biscuits, eat those chocolates. We're all the same. The trouble is, once I start, I can't stop. Same with those, you know, the ones you can't stop eating. Can't have anything like that in the house. So it's all healthy food. Now, if I go out for lunch and it's gone 3 weeks and I fancy having a drink with a mate, then I will, but just keeping it down to the minimum. So that's my biggest advice to you. Don't go on a full-scale detox, especially in the Northern Hemisphere. It's such a miserable time without enough light and sunlight. Why make it 10 times worse? Just get into loads of veg, make soups if you're good at making soups, lots of soups, cut down on the, obviously, all sugar, and that includes, you know, cakes, biscuits, and the rest. Cut down on bread if you're trying to lose weight, but don't worry about it. Just get the very best bread you can. And, well, I just say, that's what I said to Gloria, just think rainbow. You want a rainbow on your plate. You want as many veg as possible. Some say we should have something like, 30 different vegetables in a week. I can't remember the amount, but I get a vegetable box, so that way I make sure I eat plenty. So greens, you know, kale, spinach, beans, lentils are really good if you want to go plant-based. Eat more lentils. What else was I going to say? Red peppers, yellow peppers, raspberries. They're really expensive at the moment. Just think colour. How much colour is on my plate? And make sure you don't boil it to death. Try and have as much raw as you can, or steamed is really good. Don't cut down on the healthy fats, the omega-3s like oily fish, olive oil. They're all so good for you. My favourite at the moment healthy snack is good bread, a little slice, not a little slice, I mean, whatever the size is, with sardines on toast. Oh, yum. And I add a little bit of mayo and lemon juice. It's gorgeous, lovely as a healthy meal. I'm trying to cut down on the potatoes because I've got too much weight around my waist, but a few little sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are so full of health. Just think of the colour, they're orange inside instead of white. I wanted to write a book called If It's White, It's Shite. That's basically true of foods. We don't want white potatoes, white rice, white bread. or anything like that in white salt in your body. And I think that's it. Yes, stew. A lovely slow cooked vegetable stew. Add a bit of hummus on top and a bit of crusty bread, and you're good to go with a really healthy meal packed full of nutrients. Where was I? Oh, yes, detoxing. Oh, look, have you seen my mugs, my alternative aging mugs? Let me know if you want one, because I think they're still for sale. I think there's still a few left. Anyway, yes, detoxing. I do very little. I'm having, what do they call it? January, I don't know. Anyway, I'm having alcohol-free January. I'm sure I told you that before. And apart from that, it's just lots and lots of veg, protein, so important for our bones, so no veganary for me. Lots of veg, lots of warming stews that I do in the slow cooker. Vegan where possible. I don't eat meat more than, once a fortnight. I eat fish about 3 or 4 times a week now. Even I found some really good bread. My big thing for this month is looking out for ultra processed food. That is the killer. That some experts are now likening ultra processed foods, UPFs, likening them to smoking, to having cigarettes. So it's going to make people, it is making people children as well, obese and unhealthy. Now, you know me well enough to know that with my background and training, I'm not going to be eating ultra processed foods. But my goodness, I went through some of my favorite packaged foods, things like mayonnaise that I bought because it was umami and it was made in Japan with other herbs and spices in it. Looked at the ingredients, straight in the bin. Horrifying. You've got to watch your oils. I'm going to get somebody I know to teach me how to make it because I can't make it at home. But really, there is nothing wrong with olive oil, egg, and lemon juice. And that's all mayonnaise should be. But you try buying one in a jar. I found one called Hunter Gatherer, and they make one that is purely only olive oil or avocado oil, egg yolk, and salt. That's it. So I was quite horrified by how much was in my fridge from Christmas and beyond, and the bread I've bought at Christmas in an emergency. Need more carbs when the weather's this cold. We're like below 0 at night and about 3 or 4 during the day. And snow expected next week. So anybody in the Northern Hemisphere, very cold at the moment, don't even bother to be keto, high protein. Just lots of high veg, high protein, little carbs, but you need carbs to keep warm because we're burning off more calories walking in the cold, which is good. So yes, that's my big tips for a very healthy, easy detox. Just check the ingredients of everything you've got in your fridge that you think is really, really healthy. And often it's not. The Japanese one went straight in the bin. It had colouring, it had caramel, it had rapeseed oil, it had all sorts of nasties. And if you look up Professor Tim Spector, who's very hot on this stuff, and various other experts, their take on UPFs is on, I'll put below if I could, did I do it last week? I might have done it last week. Another expert in these matters who's done research for years on what's bad for us and what's good. But the one rule he makes, which I'm trying to live by for January and beyond, is look at the ingredients, and if there are things within the ingredients that you would never find in your kitchen, put it back on the supermarket shelf, or in my case, throw it out. So yeah, a big box of fruit and veg arriving tomorrow. And shall I do a recipe? I might do a recipe in my slow cooker. How easy is that? I think I've got, we'll see what turns up. Lovely veg coming, but I've also ordered some free range venison meat because I haven't had any red meat for about a month, and it is important at our age, unless you're a vegan, in which case I hope you've seen an expert and you've got absolutely the right vitamins and minerals in your diet to support healthy bones. Oh, I sound like a right little nag, don't I? Okay, I don't know how much more I'm going to do. Let me see how long this is. I promise I will do the wardrobe, but I need light and length, you know, a couple of hours to just go, this is the keeper, this, I'm just putting everything into outfits. This outfit's got a bum bag on again, but this outfit I absolutely love, especially with the orange cardi. I hope you agree. The grey sweater and the grey floaty skirt, beautiful. The black and that I wore for Christmas, beautiful. So I'm just going to get everything into outfits. And I can't wait to go shopping. I need to go shopping instead of a holiday. So I'm going to say bye-bye now. I know there wasn't an awful lot this week, but there will be more. There'll be more on clothes and health, whatever you want. Drop me a line. I really do love you letting me know what you want. Somebody wanted face yoga. I can't do that, but I will learn. Not a clue. And a routine on the bouncer, the tambourine, the trampoline. Rebounder. I don't do a workout. I simply put the radio on top volume and dance for 3.5 minutes as long as the track lasts, and do that 2-3 times a day. So anything else, ask me and I'll put it on here. Okay, see you next week. And let me know what you're watching. So much good stuff on UK TV. Oh my God. I can never remember the title. The Netflix one with Michelle Keegan. What was it called? Fool Me Once, something like Fool Me Once, with Joanna Lumley as well. Utterly one of the best dramas I have seen in years. No wonder it's #1 in 28 different countries. Have I told you that before as well? I might be repeating myself from last week. Life is very slow in January, isn't it? See you next week, darling. Don't forget to put your thumbs up. Oh, I need more followers. I don't know why there's so few people watching me on YouTube compared to other people, because you all seem to love it. So, yes, must try harder. Pass me on. Pass me on. Mwah. Have a good, safe, not too cold week.